Hello, and about time, did another review. Been a while, don't get a lot of time to do these things, but an unusual one, this one, so I thought, as it's not many reviews of it about, I would give it a go. This one is called Hawas, and it's by Rasasi. So let's take a quick look at the packaging first. Fairly simple box, nice little rubberized feel to the outside. On the bottom, I do like this with Rasasi things. Manufacturing code, November 2015, which I believe is when this came out. So I just think that's nice. I think all perfumes should have that. They should cover showing you the date of manufacture. But it's a pretty simple box, really, if you know what I mean. Nothing to write home about, as you can imagine. Corrugated inside. Okay. It's a box. Fragrance itself, nice bottle, gotta say, really nice and heavy, thick glass. It's a quality bottle, gotta say. Unusual design, snake design on the top. It's got a nice firm cap, which is really heavy. You can hear that. Heavy cap. Nice sprayer. The sassy things tend to have nice sprayers. Let's put a squirt on. And there we go. You see good distribution. If we can get that in the light so you can see. Look at that. Good distribution. Right. What does it smell like? Well, the comparisons online are that it's like Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Only got a sample of that. There we go. That's what it's like. Well, yeah, I do kind of get that. It does have. It's definitely in that vein. There's that citrusy blast at the start with a peppery note to it. But you can't help but notice that there's a difference, big difference between the quality of the ingredients in this and the quality of the ingredients in this. That said, this is a damn sight more money, so you know it should be better. But this does have, straight off the bat, so it's got some spices in there. It's zesty and zingy and lemony, but it smells somewhat artificial. Whereas Allure Homme Sport has a really natural smelling start to it. This does have it almost smells dusty. It's like a dusty, zesty start. Gotta say, close up, straight under your nose, a bit much. But I think a lot of fragrances shouldn't be smelled like that. They should be smelled from a distance, but straight under your nose, it's a bit fierce, and so it just has this sort of like it's a bit artificial. Once it dries down, there's some really nice woods. A bit of floral comes out. To me, there's a bit of a minty sort of vibe comes out in the middle of it. And then you get down to some woods at the bottom. It does it okay. It's not a bad fragrance at all. But here is the strange thing. Today's the first day I've tried it all day. Put it on at 7 o'clock in the morning. And what I'd really hoped for, because this performs terribly on me, was something like this that performs well. And as far as I was concerned, having put it on at 7 in the morning, by 11 o'clock, I could smell it as a skin scent, and from there onwards, it's just been a very soft skin scent. Went out shopping this morning. Now, I have never had an unsolicited compliment of a fragrance I'm wearing by a general member of the public, ever. Just the way it is. There you go. This, I had two people separately actually turn to the wife and say, "Oh, whatever you're wearing smells lovely," assuming it was something she was wearing. And she's then gone, "It's probably something he's wearing," because it's on the back of my hand, I've offered it to them to smell, and they've gone, that's what it is. Oh, that smells so gorgeous. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I would not believe that this was projecting off me at all. Yet when I asked the wife, she's gone, oh yeah, definitely, really, that's projecting out. That smells strong. To the point where 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I could not smell this on me at all. Could not, as far as I'm concerned, it has gone. Again, asked her, and I've washed my hands a couple of times since then, asked her, could you smell it on the back of my hand? She's instantly go, yeah, that's strong. That's really strong. Well, there you go. This is a frag which I become nose blind to within a few hours, but clearly is still pushing out from me. She says she can smell it around me. You know, I'm sitting next to her, she can smell it. I cannot smell it at all. I say to you, there's nothing coming off me at all. And that's where the other strange thing is. I think if you get into the silage of it and you're behind me, this smells better than it does up close. If you smell it up close, you know, it's a bit too artificial. But when it just goes by you, it's really nice. It's a nice fragrance. It's not groundbreaking, but it's also not really challenging. You know, sometimes I've got to say in the fragrance world, you know, things are trying to challenge you, and I just want to put on a frag which is just nice and it's pleasing and it's going to please people. And this does the job. It really does. It's a pleasing, nice, fresh, zesty, and clearly with a lot of projection and a lot of longevity scent. I think it's just a shame I can't smell it. But I don't think, it costs, with carriage, it's about £40. I get it direct from Rasasi UK. I don't think it's worth £40. I think £30, I think, you know, it's not, yeah, much better. I just doesn't quite feel like a £40 frag to me. I think £30, I'd have definitely felt like I'd got much more of a bargain than I have at 40. It's tricky because one of those things where you can't say to someone, well, you know, try it somewhere, because where are you going to try it? Rasasi's showroom, I think, is in Birmingham. I noticed getting this one, Rasasi does seem to send now a strip that they've sprayed and chucked in the packet with it. It's not even in a plastic bag. Well, it takes a day to get to you, so you can sniff that first. If you don't like it, send it back. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, if you sprayed a cardboard test strip one day and shove it in a parcel and post it somewhere 24 hours later, I don't think you're going to get from that test strip what this fragrance tastes like, it smells like when it's put on. But there we go. It's something, at least, trying. But there we go. Rasasi Hawas is not bad. It's not great, but that's it. I've had 2 unsolicited compliments with it, which I have never, ever had before. So maybe I'm talking up my arse, and it's actually great. But there we go. I thought I'd give you just a quick sort of rundown of what it's like, and I'll try and do another video again soon. Bye.